Well, I suppose the good news is it's Friday. The bad news is it's going to be an active day of weather. I wanted to run through some things real quick to give you guys an idea of how this is going to play out today. Of course, it's raining now. It's going to be raining through the afternoon. I'm most concerned about storms that develop after 3 o'clock, and I'll show you real quickly too with the models why that's going to be a bigger deal than what you're hearing out there now. Although we've got some wind and some hail that's out there now, the tornado risk this morning's low. The tornado risk this afternoon is actually quite a bit higher, unfortunately. The last several events have been focused on the eastern side of Arkansas, like Jonesboro, Memphis, east of Little Rock. Today's severe weather is going to be focused west and southwest Arkansas, particularly the Arklatex back up through Texarkana and the southwestern part, including Fort Smith, back down through Russellville, Little Rock, and to the northeast. It basically bifurcates the north and west part of Arkansas right through the middle, with the northwest part seeing less than the southwest part. All right. All that being said, let's get to it and see what we're finding out there right now. The first thing I want to do is go to the radar. You can see some of those showers and storms that are still underway and ongoing out here across parts of northwest Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. Even a little bit of severe weather here out towards Wagner, some gusty winds that are out there. No rotation with any of this, but there has been some hail, some pockets of hail here and there. The storms this morning are more bark than bite, though. I think that there is a severe risk. I mean, look, you've got 1 inch hail possible northeast of Mulberry, but for the most part, the severe weather risk is not as high this morning as it's going to be later on this afternoon. Another look at how this is trending. Here's where the storms are and what happens next. So these are all going to lift to the northeast this morning. You can see them crawling north, and there's still plenty more to the south. The flash flooding threat continues to be high. We're under flood watches. You might encounter some roads that are flooded. Don't cross those things. Every year, news runs stories about people crossing them and they get swept away. Don't do that. It's bad news, especially when you get this much rainfall in a short amount of time on saturated soil that really hasn't had a whole lot of time to really soak in yet. Okay, so what happens next? This is the severe weather outlook today. That's what I'm talking about across northeast Arkansas, back to the southwest, right through the middle. The threat is not as high in Bentonville and Rogers today. It's higher in Fort Smith. It's highest in Hot Springs, Arkadelphia, Mena, over towards Conway, Little Rock, and then getting up to Batesville and Mountain Home. So that's the area of particular concern to watch for us as this thing starts to move on into the region. The other thing I wanted to show you real quickly is how it plays out. So this is the model data for the afternoon round. Here's where we are now. I'm going to zoom in just a touch, see if we can. There we go. So you can get a good feel for the state, and then watch what happens as I walk this thing through time here. That's the initial round this morning. It's right here. See those storms in southeast Oklahoma? These are going to be the supercell storms. Timing on this, guys, is trending towards like 5 or 6 in the evening. Right now, it does show some storms developing just south of Fayetteville, maybe near the Fort Smith area. I'd be most concerned right there around Poto, Mena, you guys out towards Paris and Charleston, Logan County, Boonville, Clarksville. Be aware today that these storms are going to be severe. All those, that line right there, that's all severe. It does end the craziest, I almost said stupidest thing, but maybe I guess I can say stupidest thing I've seen is there's a chance this stuff mixes with snow on Saturday night. It doesn't look like it's going to accumulate. The surface temperatures are too warm, ground's too warm. Air above us is really cold though, so don't be surprised if you see snow flying around later on this weekend. I'm going to be at work today, working my banker hours. I was in Little Rock at a bankers conference earlier this week. So after work, I may be jumping on here and doing some severe weather coverage. Make sure and check out my two good friends, Scott Covert over on KFSM. He's going to be following the storms all day. Love Scott. Not only that, he grew up in Ozark. He's going to cover these storms better than anybody simply because he knows the area better than anybody. So I'm going to have Scott on in this weather room as well. And my other good friend, Zachary Hall, Arkansas Storm Chaser. You can find him on Facebook. He's been doing a lot recently. He lives in and around the Greenwood area, so he's going to be covering these storms extensively. And he also grew up in this area as well. So he's going to be those two sources are what I'm going to be watching here off camera. I'm also going to be on as I'm available today as well. And guys, just stay safe today. This is one of those weather days. I make fun of these weather alert days. Well, this is one of the days that would probably warrant a weather alert day if there was such a thing and it was used correctly, because today is one of those days when dangerous weather will threaten most of western Arkansas, including up and down the I-49 corridor. Guys in Mena today, in Waldron, watch out for the storms. Have a way to get weather sources. And as always, don't rely on these tornado sirens as the only source of weather information. They're designed for people to get outside to move inside. They're not designed to be heard inside homes. So keep that in mind too. Have a weather app on your phone. You can download the 5 News app. You can download my app. I'm not going to send out push alerts on mine though. I'll do some updates on there frequently, but you're not going to watch the video on there, at least not yet. I may do some with the app later on down the road. Anyway, so that's what's going on weather-wise. I'll keep an eye on it too. I'm about to go drop the kids off at school, and then head over to in Bentonville, my F&B office, and get caught up on some commercial lending. And then after work today, we'll get back to some of this weather stuff, and we'll see what happens as we head through the evening and overnight. One more update too: the system since last year is on battery backups, so I shouldn't lose internet like I did last year. I don't have the lights on the electrical grid just yet, so you might be watching me in the dark, but who cares, right? I mean, it's the radar's the most critical thing anyway, not this thing. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe out there, and remember to keep an eye on the weather, especially this afternoon and this evening.